right, hello everyone. I'm Dr. Markmann. I'm a board-certified plastic surgeon.
Hi everyone, it's Brittany, nurse practitioner. We just want to thank everybody on the front line, healthcare providers, and everyone that's helping the country through this really hard time. We know that it's really, really challenging, but we will get through this.
So stay home and stay safe, and hopefully we'll see you out there soon.
In America, over 50% of I do's turn into I don'ts. But divorce is just the ending of what is always a tragic story. And it's the story that affects our lives. The stories are all different. The headlines always the same. It seems it's just as easy to fall out of love as it is to fall into love. But through it all, regardless of who you were in your marriage, may you have been the husband or wife, you all share one common denominator. And it's the fact that the road traveled to divorce changes you forever. Most of the time, that road includes children. In other words, it's a time in your lives when you make sacrifices and work hard 24/7. Yes, the road to divorce is exhausting, stressful, and ultimately takes a toll on you physically as it ages you. So that begs the question of, can divorce also mean new beginnings? another chance to find true and lasting love, a fresh start. How do you start over again? Just how? When you're not as young and youthful as you used to be. You can't just turn back time. You no longer look or feel the same. If you've traveled or are currently traveling down the road to divorce, those are, without a doubt, some of the million-dollar questions you'll find yourself asking. The answer to those questions is yes. As a matter of fact, you don't really have a choice. It's pure logic that when you end something, by definition, and no matter what happens next, it will indeed be a new start and a new chapter in your life, a fresh start. However, the question really probes deeper. Aren't we really asking, after all I've been through, do romantic endless days of experiencing true love really exist? And if it does, will I find it, and can I keep it? And that's where it gets a little sticky. A marriage is a partnership between two people. And so if that partnership fails, in some ways, it ultimately means that they both fail. If you're willing to take a look back at your contributions to that failure, and you're willing to make adjustments toward betterment, you would, in turn, take the measurements you need into your next relationship that would inspire your life's partner to interact accordingly, ensuring that both parties maintain a healthy, romantic, and respectful marriage. But that only prepares you for the psychological aspect of starting over again. But what about the physical changes that have taken place? Your body is no longer the same as it used to be. All of the sacrifices, all of the worry and the stress, all of the work you've put in has taken a serious toll on your mind, body, and youth. It seems that over the years of having been married, having children, a poor quality in life and diet, and just pure exhaustion have all been major contributing factors to aging. Belly rolls, stretch marks, facial wrinkles around the eyes, mouth, forehead, and chin, and more. And looking in the mirror no longer gives you the sense of confidence you need in order to move forward in life. To meet new people and explore dating once again. It's time we are attracted to beauty, and beauty itself was the collateral damage you sacrificed during those years. You can't turn back the hands of time, or can you? Dr. Daniel Markmann and his team of beauty specialists have developed their own version of the ultimate mommy makeovers.
What is a mommy makeover? This surgery combines multiple procedures including fat removal, skin lifting, and tightening for the breasts and abdomen using techniques designed to correct the physical effects of childbearing. Candidates for this surgery are women who cannot achieve their pre-pregnancy physique with diet and exercise alone. Simply put, they are not able to fix certain body parts on their own. This procedure is tailored for each patient but commonly involves the breasts, abdomen, and often the vaginal region.
Meet Dr. Markmann.
Hello, my name is Dr. Daniel Markmann. I'm a board-certified plastic surgeon here at Metamorphosis Plastic Surgery.
Certified plastic surgeon, and his capable staff of miracle workers who are dedicated to making you look and feel amazing, turning back the hands of time itself.
So in my practice, my goal is to get to know all of our patients, where they're coming from, where they've been, what their goals are. So basically like to walk a mile in their shoes. So we do consultations. We usually schedule patients for at least an hour for the initial consultation. Then we have them come back for a second consultation, which is also for another hour. So during that time, we like to discuss what their goals are, what their concerns are, and the different options we have as far as helping them through that. Yes, we try to get a good history as far as how long they've been having these issues, what concerns them, how it all started. Some people come in because somebody said something that really bothered them about their appearance, their figure, their face. So some people, that's the initial inciting event, and then we do what we can to try to correct it if it needs correction. And some people, they may just be a little overly sensitive about something like that, and that's not really something that needs to be corrected. Some people come in here, and if we feel like we can't help them, we can't make them better safely and really make some improvement to what they're concerned about, then we'll sometimes turn them away or refer them to somebody else. I mean, everybody has different issues that bother them. Most people, they're very realistic about their issues, their concerns are legitimate. So just because it doesn't bother someone else doesn't mean that that person themselves shouldn't have concern about it. So we don't operate on patients to help make their husband happier, to make their girlfriend happier. We do it to make themselves happier. The most common thing I do by far is liposuction. So most people, liposuction is the #1 cosmetic procedure in the world. So it's the most commonly done procedure in the world. It's very safe. The results are permanent. So wherever the fat is removed from, it's gone forever. You don't make new fat cells. So liposuction, people come in and do facial things and liposuction. They do breast things and liposuction. They do tummy tucks and liposuction. So liposuction by far is the #1 thing we do.
There's certain things in life that you just can't foresee. Sometimes life deals you a hand and leaves you stuck with no hope to look forward to the future. And after getting out of a 10-year relationship, that's where I found myself, just drained, exhausted, and hopeless. When I was 32, I met the man of my dreams. It was truly love at first sight. We were really happy together and complimenting each other's lives, and after almost 2 years or so of dating, we decided to get married. Everything was amazing at first, almost too good to be true, you could say. We both had good jobs, we loved each other very much, and we felt like we had a good, strong, and stable foundation to start a family. And so, we decided to have kids. And that was the beginning of how just everything started to change. And not for the better, unfortunately. We tried, and after almost 3 years, I still wasn't getting pregnant. And it was at that point that we knew something just wasn't right. And we decided to seek help. After being examined by a doctor, I was told that I had a rare condition that was preventing me from naturally getting pregnant, and that if I were to get pregnant by other means, it would most likely end up in a disaster, and I would lose the baby due to internal complications. Needless to say, this broke both of our hearts. And at the age of 42, I found myself divorced, unable to have kids, overweight, and utterly hopeless. And I just truly needed a miracle to happen in my life. Now, I knew that plastic surgery was an option, but choosing that option was terrifying for me. I had seen the nightmares and consequences that come with making a wrong choice, and I did not want that to be me. I just didn't. And that's when I came across the Metamorphosis show and discovered Dr. Markmann. In a short time, I watched as he and his amazing team of people help people in similar situations, and just his care and compassion and experience in this field is something truly spectacular, really. And it gave me that sense of trust that I needed in taking that leap. It was like Kismet itself really giving me, an answer and solution to most of my problems. And that's when, I decided to contact him. And over my consultation, he was engaged in what my concerns were, physical goals. He was just so kind and patient and thorough in answering all my questions. And he just really truly gave me a sense of comfort and trust in him and my body as well as my life. I really look forward to this incredible transformation, and I cannot thank Dr. Markmann and his team enough. Because of him, I now see a brighter future.
My name is Scarlett Davis. I am a medical esthetician and makeup artist. I have been in this field for 17 years. The reason why I got into aesthetics is because I myself have suffered from acne my whole life. Ever since I turned 12, I was extremely embarrassed to step out into the world because of the way that my skin looked. And I'm still struggling every single day. Even at my older age right now, I am still living in that space where I'm working all the time trying to figure out what's best for me. My goal and my mission here is to help every person that has skin to come in and achieve the goals that they are looking for. I have people who come in all the time that either are suffering from acne from very young, 12 years old on up, to hyperpigmentation, meaning a lot of sun damage, a lot of aging, just a lot of different skin conditions. There are some situations where people feel really embarrassed to go out into the world and to talk to people, and I truly understand that. So when people come in to see me, I give them the hope that I can help. We can together just kind of formulate a plan on how we can help people. One of the biggest misconceptions is that when you go into a medical aesthetics office that we're going to do really harsh treatments and then just peel the skin right off. We're not going to do that. We're actually going to prep your skin. So I'm kind of like your trainer. So let's say, for example, if you were going to become a 500-pound lifter, you would not start lifting 500 pounds that first day. You would actually start small and work your way up. And that's my job. My job is when you come through the door, you tell me, I want to have beautiful glowing skin, and I'm going to look at the end result, but I'm going to figure out a way to get you there. My goal is to make sure that your skin is strong and can handle treatments as you go. Metamorphosis plastic surgery isn't just about plastic surgery. It's really about creating a whole new life for everybody. Not just from skin to body to pretty much everything, really with the image that we carry. One thing that I have learned in all my years of working in this industry is that there are no ugly people. Just people who really just need a little help to bring out the beauty in each.
Hi, my name's Brittany Wilson. I'm the nurse practitioner at Metamorphosis Plastic Surgery. I run Dr. Markmann's medical spa primarily, but I also help him on the plastic surgery side as well. What I do mostly is the minimally invasive part of his practice and the medical spa. So that includes injectables. A lot of people know that as Botox, which is really neurotoxins. Dermal fillers, which is kind of the injectable sides. Then we also have a lot of lasers. Every laser you can think of, Dr. Markmann likes the best ones. And then I also help a lot of patients with just regular skincare treatments. So a lot of patients come in for, say, hyperpigmentation or skin laxity. Every, I think, 30-year-old comes in and says, I feel like I'm aging. So I help them with the simple skincare needs, as well as, some women that have aged a little bit quicker, and I can help them as well. So something that I'm really passionate about is listening to my patients. And a lot of my patients have actually told me that I am one of the first practitioners that they've come to that actually will listen to what their needs are. and also kind of what their story is. I don't feel like I can treat a patient properly until I've walked a mile in their shoes. Sometimes I've noticed patients come in and they think there's Instagram, there's social media, there's all these things that show patients everything about aesthetics. So they come in and they say, hey, I want filler here. I've actually had patients tell me exactly how much, where, and how. And I listen to them, and I really do have an open mind of like, why exactly are they asking for it there? Because typically we may not do it there, or it's an old way to inject. So listening to one of the prime examples is a lot of people, their smile lines bother them. So as we age, we lose a lot of volume in our face. There's like cancer patients that lose a lot of volume, obese patients that lose a lot of weight, that lose a lot of volume, and you get the smile lines. So once I talk to them and figure out, okay, this is bothering you so much, but what really happened is you lost a lot of volume up in your mid-face. So, for example, we would give you a little bit more cheeks or dermal filler in the correct area. I really, really believe listening to the patient, getting the proper diagnosis, or see exactly why they need it, and then treating it properly is so important in aesthetics.
Call today to set a virtual consultation with Dr. Markmann or any of his experienced specialists. It's confidential, it's uplifting, and it's an absolute fresh start.